It's Johnny, and I'm on my gummy. Yeah, man, I'm sitting out here exposing the world, and my gummy's kicking like Van Damme. I want to expose everything, man. I want to run for governor. You gonna vote for me? I promise it'll benefit you. Can you imagine if you voted for one of us? Somebody that ran the prison system, that's seen it all. And then I just got done the way, man, I'm going to change the courts. Here comes your criminal justice reform. And it's the fucking DA. I'm coming for the DA. It's a corporation. It's for profit. It's not for people. First thing I'm doing is I'm dropping the DUI charges. 30% of my jury in my DUI case, regardless guilt or innocence, had DUIs. And they sentenced me. And what I had to do, because 30% of my jury box does, hey man, these DUIs are out of control. Hey, is there a victim? Is there damage? Period. If you catch somebody, hey man, I think you're a little intoxicated. I'm calling you a wrecker. You can either pay the wrecker when he gets here, or you can pay the wrecker tomorrow at the wrecker yard. You're going to walk home from now, or you're going to call somebody. Or I'll take you to jail for public intox. You don't have to go through the DUIs. Man, that's too much money. Hey man, there's so much extortion, and they don't have to prove it, is all I'm saying. The person that's the specialist, hired by the company to make profit, it's his word only. With a appointed employee that oversees profit in our court system, she loves to be called judge or your honor. She likes it when your honor's on the record. She gives no fucks about anything but money, because I believe our judges get percentages. And they get promoted. What kind of fucking judge? A judge is elected by one of us, by us, not by somebody that profits for what they do to you. I don't even know what the definition of, what's that called when you've got a conflict of interest? You're profiting. And then while you're trying to find an attorney who's in their, all you have to do is to be in good standing with their association. Everybody's in their association, but you. And they profit the fuck, dude. And people go to prison for no victims. No victims. And things that start with a blinker or a tag light. For profit. And how they can treat you, no. This is what it's going to be. Officers, are you going to call a wrecker to pick a guy's truck up and then let him pay it right then and there? Or you let the wrecker take it? Why does it have to go into as if there is a victim? For profit. And if there is, if you've got to give a guy DUI, get evidence. You got evidence? You better have evidence about what he did. You better be recording what the fuck he's doing. I don't want to go off your word. You better be recording. Everybody's got body cams, and they don't have to turn them in. Especially if it exposes what I'm fucking telling you. But then to be treated like I was treated in the Oklahoma County jail, and the way I had to do all that time for my first fucking offense, when I'm parked with my lights on, and you can't turn in, it's my fault. Nobody has. And then the officer admits his body camera. Oh, that malfunctioned. And the next piece of evidence was his body camera 5 minutes later. Your Honor, what is this? They have no admission of even having drinks. I just said I wanted to go to the hospital. Actually, I didn't know what I said. I know it didn't come out right. I couldn't move my face more. Hey, my hands. I didn't know if it was medicine. Could be diabetes. I didn't know it. I just meant take me to the fucking hospital. I just know my mind was sound. Because I was like, hey, motherfucker, you can't do this. I said, you're just trying to ticket my person, because I seen it on TikTok. He said, I'm ticketing the fuck out of your person. It's like, dude, what are you treating me like shit for? They tore my fucking car apart. They can't do that, man. Damages. Damages. I say, man, you can't do that. I'm parked here. Said that car don't make a noise. I was kind of telling them what I was going through. And they drove my car. Dude, they ripped the fucking carpet out. They said, oh, this car just came from Texas. I was like, I know. All the documents are in the front seat. Can I go to the fucking hospital? I said, you're fucked, dude. You cannot do this to people. Let me tell you what they can't do. Whatever the fuck they want, man. Whatever they want. You wait and let me tell you my story about somebody 12 years in the Department of Corrections that started the Faith and Character program. I learned a lot in that. But dude, I don't really have a history. I don't have any criminal background. This is my first day. I just wanted to go to the hospital. Hey, Your Honor, anybody, there's not even admission of alcohol. There's no evidence. That guy was fucked up. I know I was. I was super lethargic. And I asked the guy, I said, hey man, 2 more blocks, I'd have made it to the hospital. And I had to pull over, man. Will you give me that? I have a Class A CDL. I knew I couldn't drive anymore, man, but there was something wrong. And I thought it was diabetes. I didn't know what it was. Now I think I fucking got roofied, but I didn't admit I was at the bar. He has no admission. No, what I drank. Because the guy that bought me the shot, man, he said, man, this is the worst I've ever been. I was like, yeah, can I see the video? I kind of want to investigate it myself. Because if somebody's going to fucking drug me, I'm going to use some prison debts. You know what you can do to somebody? And I was just kicked out. The last time I left my fucking house, I was kicked out of the fucking floor seats of the NBA. And my TikTok was shut off. And this guy getting in my face, and like, he knew my nickname. I was like, dude, how do you know me? He goes, give me your ID and I can tell you. I said, dude, how do you know my nickname? I said, dude, is this about who I am online? And then my brother's sitting there yelling, no, man, these are my boss's seats. Dude, we can't. I was like, dude, what is this? That motherfucker, dude. I want the Oklahoma City PD to surrender that video. Just show the video. The Oklahoma officers, the lieutenant and the sergeant did out fucking standing. You know how fucking big they were? I was about to whoop this motherfucker's ass. Look at the video. Look, he's touching my nose with his nose in the elevator. And I'm doing everything I can because I'm a fucking bitch. You know what I mean? Them officers, you know how fucking big they were? Just big enough. I ain't playing, man. That fucking black dude's arms, he couldn't even put them down. I was like, yeah, I used to be there. I ran the motherfucking prison system. Dude, you ain't just gonna fucking boss me. And the lieutenant had his hand on my arm and said, hey man, if you're gonna do everything this guy tells you to do, then you need to put on a red jacket. Because you're in that fucking uniform and you're here for me. And he said, you're absolutely right. And he let me go. So what am I being kicked out for? Is this online bullshit? I mean, are they really kicking me out of the Staples Center? And then they wrote it up as my brother called the referee, Donahue, you're not allowed to, because that just shows that they cheated. They got caught cheating. Hey man, Vegas always wins. I'm not getting into that. Come on. They wrote that up as my brother said, Donahue. You can't treat people like that, man. And Midwest City's done me wrong twice, so we gotta settle up something, man. I need an attorney. I do, and it's no bullshit, man. I need an attorney financially. I want to run for governor. I want to fix this fucking shit. I'm Johnny and I'm on my gummy, man. I love you guys. Much love.